89.7 Juice FM. It's Accountant Valley's biggest variety. Good morning. It's middays with Megan. And let's be honest, our world, there is so much going on right now, and there are some things that we just don't know how to do. And that is what Ask the Expert is all about. And we're teaming up with Roger from HasForce right now. And Roger, first of all, thank you so much for being a part of this. You're going to help us learn a lot of things that we really need to learn when it comes to hazardous materials.
Well, thanks, Megan. We're happy to be part of this. We've been around a long time, and we know that there's a need for education. And, you know, we deal with all the hazardous materials from asbestos and lead and mold and of course, the COVID situation. So we've got an educational series that we're going to be bringing on here over the next few months in regards to all these topics. We've got free education. We've open 24/7. The phones are open to help folks understand this process a bit more.
Yeah, and with hazardous materials and all of that, this is something that you are an expert in and that I don't know much about it. And I'm really excited to learn along with our Juice FM listeners too.
Well, the thing is that when people want to go nowadays and do a renovation of any kind, be it a small one, big one, those kind of things, if your home was built before 1990, it's imperative that you find out exactly what's in there before you start, because it can turn into a bunch of unexpected costs. WorkSafe BC, there could be fines. There could be regulations that aren't being met. So trying to help folks understand, you know, it used to be where you could just take a piece of drywall in and get it tested and it was good to go. Well, that's not the case anymore. Disposal, you know, how do you get rid of this stuff? What about mold? How do I reopen my business with COVID-19? You know, all those kind of questions are important. And especially now with everybody at home and the spring renovation season coming and, you know, people wanting to do things, it's important for people to know the rules and regulations so that they don't get unexpected surprises.
Absolutely. And especially with COVID-19, that just brings out a whole different conversation that we never would have even had to have before.
Yeah, life is so different now. It's kind of like, you know, follow the patterns, you know, on the business for the Walmart. Make sure you got a mask on. You know, COVID is very, very important to take seriously. That's the first thing. Wear your gloves if you have them. Wear your masks if you have them. And if you are reopening your business, as the province is suggesting, there is a provincial guidelines that you should follow. But in addition to that, you know, deep clean is good, but a desanitation is better. And we can help folks understand the difference between the two, what products to use, and just we're trying to help everybody, you know, get some knowledge and so that they don't get surprised.
Absolutely. That is what HasFax is going to be all about. So at this point, if anyone has a question for you right now, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, the great thing is they can contact our Facebook page, of course, our website, which is hasforce.ca. Of course, they need to get a hold of us. They can get a hold of us through you guys. We're open 24/7, which I know sounds crazy, but it's the way of the world nowadays. And don't think that there's any dumb questions. You know, we want to help you understand, even from the smallest of reno. You might have a bag of drywall kicking around that you haven't been able to get rid of. Well, you can't just take it to the dump. There are some protocols. So don't hesitate to give us a shout. You know, we're 250-510-4757, and our whole team is ready to help out.
Awesome. And we're so excited to team up with you for HasFax twice a week right here on Juice FM.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We've got a series of about 15 to 16 different topics we're going to be touching base. You know, the thing is on the radio, obviously, it's hard to answer, you know, in depth a lot of these questions. So certainly send us an email, send us a text, make a phone call. We're going to be running this for the next few months. We're happy to be part of Juice FM. And we appreciate you guys calling us in to bring this educational series.